Surfer Buddies, I'm Lexi, and welcome back. Today's verse of the day comes from Isaiah 41:10. Don't fear, because I am with you. Don't be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will surely help you, and I will hold you up with my righteous strong hand. Great job, Surfer Buddies, but this time I want you to do the motions with me. Isaiah 41:10. Don't fear, because I am with you. Don't be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will surely help you, and I will hold you up with my righteous strong hand. Great job, Surfer Buddies. I'll see you tomorrow.
Stepping out of the boat, giving you control. Jesus, there's no other name, there's no other name. Whoa, I'm stepping out of the boat. Oh, I'm stepping out of the boat. I'm running freely to your arms, never giving up because you love. Jesus, there's no other name, there's no other name. Oh, suddenly I'm scared and start to sink. Then I feel your hand holding me. God, you're everything I need, everything I need. Whoa, I'm stepping out of the boat, giving you control. Jesus, there's no other name, there's no other name. Oh, I'm stepping out of the boat. I'm stepping out of the boat. Feel you hold me up like solid ground. The water's all I see when I look down. Now I'm walking on the waves, walking on the waves. Oh, we're stepping out of the boat, giving you control. Jesus, there's no other name, there's no other name. Oh, we're stepping out of the boat. I'm stepping out of the boat. Stepping out of the boat.
Great job, Sandy, getting this place nice and clean. I'm ready for another day of surfboard selling. I tell you, I woke up this morning and I just thought something was missing here. You know, kind of like a blueberry muffin without any strawberries. Well, would you like to guess what's missing?
I always thought that we should have snacks for sale.
Nope.
Maybe a working bathroom.
Overrated. The sink is totally fine.
An ice cream machine.
Too cold.
More employees.
You are thinking too small.
Am I?
Why don't I just tell you what we're missing? What the surf shop is missing is, drumroll please, a mascot.
A mascot.
Yes. Every good company has a mascot. Frosted Flakes has the tiger, Disney has Mickey, and Geico has the gecko. From now on, no shopper will ever shop alone because every shopper will have a friend. From here on out, we will have a mascot. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce Stephen the Surfing Sloth.
A sloth? We work at a surf shop and the best you can come up with is a sloth.
No good?
No good? It's terrible. Sloths are slow and they don't even live near the beach.
Well, but he's so cute. I just didn't want our shoppers to be lonely.
But it doesn't make any sense. I could imagine a shark or a starfish or a crab or even a seagull. But a sloth, it doesn't even say beach or surf.
Well, he's so cute. Go on, Stephen, do your little sloth dance.
The gritty. A sloth doing the gritty in a surf shop.
Excuse me?
That's it. You're not allowed to make any decisions on your own anymore.
But I'm the boss.
But look around. We have 0 customers. Oh, but good news. We do have a sloth.
Hey, can I get some help?
Okay, let's take this conversation to the conference room pronto.
Tough day, huh? I'm Lucy. I'm a lifeguard just outside the surf shop. I've been a lifeguard here for about 7 years. It's great being outside all the time, watching over everyone, keeping them safe. I'm a pretty good lifeguard. Do you want to see how good? Cool. Okay, so pretend the ground is the ocean and you stay right there. So you just ate a big lunch and now you're out swimming, but you forgot to rest 30 minutes before jumping in and you start to cramp up. Through my binoculars, I notice your face. You're in pain. So I spring into action. I throw my life preserver and I jump in and I bring you back to shore faster than you can say sandcastle. See how quick I was? Yeah, that's the best part about being a lifeguard, but it's not all sand and water. I bet it's not as great being a sloth either. People probably think you are really lazy all the time. Same with being a lifeguard. Everyone thinks it's so great, but the truth is, it's a lot of pressure, and I get kind of lonely on the high chair all by myself. Imagine this. Every day I'm on the beaches, I patrol them, and I keep people safe. I use my binoculars, and I blow my whistle, and I keep everybody safe. But then I look around and I see people having so much fun and they're playing games and building castles and eating French fries. And I'm alone on the high chair all by myself. Thanks, Stephen. You're a pretty cool sloth. What's this? It's Surfer Dude Adam time?
Hey, surfing buddies, how are you? I recently took up a new hobby. I'm making sandcastles. That's right, I've always been amazed at looking at sandcastles. Maybe you like to make sandcastles too, but I'm thinking I can do this. You know, and with a few buckets of sand, and I've been watching YouTube videos to learn how to make this happen, and I think I can build the most incredible sandcastles ever. I mean, let's just see if this works right now, all right? Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Okay. Let's see. Oh man, it didn't work quite like I thought. Well, I guess the key is you got to get just the right amount of moisture in the sand. Otherwise, the sand doesn't stay together. I must have got the wrong amount of moisture. Now, I've also learned, though, some important lessons about building sandcastles. You got to do it early in the morning or late at night, and not when it's so hot in the middle of the day and when there's less people around. Finally, I've learned that building massive sandcastles is a pretty lonely gig. I mean, look at me, I'm all by myself here. And here's the thing I know, is that Jesus was always with people who felt lonely, including me. Like he's here right now. Even if I can't see him, I know he's always by my side. And I guess that's the most important thing I'm going to learn from today's Bible lesson, is that Jesus hangs out with people who are lonely, and he cares about them. That's what we're going to see in today's story about a woman who's at a well, and how the story ends happy. So I want you to remember, Jesus is always with us. Let's see how it turns out in the Bible story we've got before us today. Take a look.
Jesus and the disciples were traveling from the Judean countryside and headed back to Galilee. To get there, the group had to go through Samaria. Jesus was tired from all the walking, so he sat down by a well. This well was known as Jacob's well. It was about noon, so not many people were moving about. It was too hot. Most people worked in the cool early hours of the morning. A woman from Samaria came to get some water from the well Jesus was resting at. Jesus saw her coming and asked her, "Would you give me a drink of water?" The disciples had gone into the nearby city to buy food for lunch, so Jesus was alone. The Samaritan woman, surprised he was talking to her, said, "You are a Jew. I am a Samaritan woman. How can you ask me for a drink?" She said this because Jews don't have anything to do with Samaritans. Jews in those days wouldn't be caught talking to Samaritans at all. Jesus answered her, "If you even knew who I was, you would be asking me for water, and I would give you fresh, living water." The woman, still not understanding, said, "You don't have a bucket to draw water with. The well is deep, and where would you get this living water from?" Jesus answered, "Everyone who drinks this water will get thirsty again and again. But anyone who drinks the water I give will never be thirsty, not ever again." The woman said to Jesus, "Sir, give me this water so I won't ever get thirsty and won't ever have to come back to this well again. I can also tell with your words that you must be a prophet. I have heard there is a Messiah coming, and when he comes, he will teach everything to us." "I am the Messiah," said Jesus. "You don't have to wait any longer or look any further." Just then, his disciples came back. They were shocked. They couldn't believe he was talking with that kind of a woman. Jesus spent time with the woman and reminded her of God's love for her. The woman then went and told everyone she knew that Jesus, the Messiah, was here. Jesus reminded them, all are welcome and invited. You don't have to feel alone or left out. The woman learned of Jesus' love at the well. There is room for everyone, so come and join us.
Oh, hey, surfer dudes and dudettes. You know, the woman at the well, she carried her bucket to the well where she met Jesus, and she found out that she wasn't really alone, that Jesus was with her all the time. I know I can feel all alone when I'm building sandcastles, and I'm sure you felt all alone too sometimes, but today's story reminds us that Jesus is always with us. Today's bottom line is, I'm invited, so I'm never alone. Remember that the next time you feel lonely. Jesus is with you all the time, even if you can't see him. Hey, back to you, boss.
All right, team. I'm glad to see we could all make it for the meeting. I don't recall you in the lifeguard costume. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Lucy, and this is not a costume. I'm a real lifeguard.
Really? Where do you lifeguard?
About 2,000 feet from here.
No way. I've never seen you before.
I'm not surprised by that, but that's okay, because Steven here and Surfer Dude Adam made me feel like I'm not alone.
Did you say Steven? Like, Steven the sloth?
So, Steven made you feel welcome.
Yep. Oh, what's this? Beach Bash Friday at 7 p.m.? Is this for real? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Steven. I'll be there. I gotta get back to lifeguarding. My break's over. Thank you, Steven. You're the coolest sloth ever.
Whoa, would you look at that? Steven did a better job of being an employee than you did, Sandy. Wow, what a great idea to have a mascot. I wonder who came up with the idea.
All right. You win. But today's just his first day. Tomorrow is just around the corner.
That it is. And if anyone can be up to the task, it's Steven the Sloth. Come on, Steven, let's go get some food. Oh, Sandy, you stay here. We'll bring you back a buck of sardines.
But I thought the point of today is that you're never alone.
Hey beachgoers, I'm Aiden, here to deliver the Beach Bash mission moment. Quick, say that 5 times fast as you can. That's what I thought. Each year, VBC works hard to help others in real ways. Get ready to hear how you get to help right here around Kansas City, and also clear across the world in Malawi, Africa. Surf's Up for Crowns and Play-Doh. Resurrection Church partners with 9 schools around the city, caring for teachers, students, and staff. We're diving in to help bring in Crayola 24-pack boxes of crowns and Play-Doh to be shared with partner schools. We aim to crush our goal of 1,000 boxes of crowns and Play-Doh. This is gonna be totally rad, and we're not stopping in Kansas City. Again, this year we're collecting dollars and coins to help grow opportunities for our neighbors in Malawi, Africa. Just like you, kids in Malawi have lots they want to do with their lives. They will purchase supplies and games for a brand new education center for camps and classes. They'll buy books for their bookmobile. They will travel around the communities, allowing kids to pick out new books. Your VBC leaders will share a fun way to carry your collections each day. you can also get your friends and family involved. Invite everyone you know to give through our totally awesome electronic link. No amount is too small. Just send them to core.org/VBC. Our goal, to raise $10,000. Right on! Are you ready for a totally awesome week? Let's go!